Hello friends, we are here again with yet another recipe called chicken bhuna. Now this is a simple recipe because it doesn't require a lot of ingredients, but the time to cook is a bit long because you have to actually wait for all the onions to dissolve. There's a shortcut to it which I'll show you through the recipe. So let's go and see how chicken bhuna is made at home, and it will just taste as restaurant. So guys, to help the onions cook faster, take ample quantity of oil so that the entire onions gets dipped into it. Then add onions. For bhuna, I usually tend to have long sliced onions rather than diced ones because it helps them cook faster. Add the onions, then add the ginger garlic paste, and you can see they're all dipped in. So that's when let it cook for some time. The another trick to make sure that the onions cook faster is to add salt when it's frying. Now this is what I have got to know from Sanjay Thumma. I used to follow his recipes for new dishes. It doesn't make any harm by putting salt right now because I haven't seen much difference in the cooking time, but there's no harm putting salt before. Now we have added our tomatoes to this. We have taken equal quantity of tomatoes as onions, and if we are in a rush and if you want to cook this really fast, we'll put on the meat now and close the lid of cooker and give it 3 whistles. Along with that, we'll add spices, which are our usual spices like garam masala, chili powder. Let me show you that now. So I'm not going to use a lot of spices for chicken bhuna because the main taste is of the onions and tomatoes. I'm just going to add chili powder. Now this is degi mirch, so that it brings a really nice flavor. I'm not using the normal mirch which we have in our day-to-day cooking. That's garam masala, so that it gives a nice flavor. That's star anise because it gives a very nice flavor which tastes good with the onions, because when the onions get cooked well, they get caramelized, and because they are caramelized, this star anise goes very well with that flavor. And that's your turmeric powder. Now usually people don't add star anise to their chicken bhuna, but I like it that way. I'm sure you guys will also enjoy it. So let's put all the ingredients together and cook this well. I've mixed the spices and now I have added my chicken to this. Now I'm going to just stir it for a time and then put on the lid and wait for 3 whistles. So on opening the cooker, this is how it should look. I had not added any water because the chicken loses its own water. This is how it should look, a thick consistency. Let me just show you that. This is really thick consistency. So our chicken bhuna is ready. Now let us garnish it with some coriander leaves and some tomatoes to top up with. So to end your chicken bhuna, add some diced onions and tomatoes to it, so it gives it a nice flavor. Now this is how it looks after adding the coriander. This is a thick gravy of bhuna. Let's add that and let it cook for another 2 minutes and we are done. It gives a nice flavor to your chicken bhuna. Okay friends, so that's your restaurant style yummy chicken bhuna is ready. I think the oil is on a bit higher side, but that's okay. You can just remove the oil if you don't want it.